Got Blake Kendricks, 6'1". He's got Justin Smithley in his corner.
Yes, sir. You know that he's coming. You know, Justin Smithley, just so you know.
Those guys are no joke.
They're not. And he just started his own academy.
Yeah, he's got his own gym. That's awesome.
Yes. He's
with his brother, right?
Yes,
Yeah, him and his brother.
Very well known. They've been in this game for a long time. It is awesome to see these guys, as we get older, transition into other positions in life.
Both guys.
Yep, you know, I'd like to thank Pure Combat, Al Johnson, and Shelly Matlock.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action, contested at 170 pounds. This bout is brought to you by Modelo Cerveza. Referee when the action begins, James Fanshear. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He hails from the 916 Sacramento, California. He weighed in at 170 pounds and represents Brito MMA, Kent Craig. His opponent, across the cage in the red corner, makes his home in Escalon, California. He represents Legends Elite Kickboxing and MMA. He weighed in at 170 pounds, Blake Kendrick.
Guys for this body weight. They're well distributed, tall, big.
See if we have a feeling out process. Or
I've seen Kent Craig fight a couple times. I wouldn't say he's the most aggressive, but I wouldn't say that he's the most timid.
Ooh, and he comes out with a hard right hand.
Looks like
and is he out? He is out.
First knockout.
Oh, he is
a knockout right away.
Oh, wow.
Kent Craig took this right away. Blake Kendrick
came out with a big knockout.
He came out like a 454 under his hood. He came out with velocity. Unbelievable.
That right hand. Kent Craig, let's hope
you got to stop
okay.
letting people in the cage.
Give
Close
him
the
a
door.
second.
Hey, man. Come on, guys. Both Warriors are in there. You're not in there. Okay. Let's get up, Warrior.
Yep. Let's give him his time.
Let's send him that medicine, folks.
And he needs to probably sit down for a minute.
They need to get a stool here for him.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, sit him down. Don't let him get up.
I've been there before.
You know, and that's part of the fight game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Like that was saying, sometimes you're the hammer and sometimes
you're the nail. It looks like they're getting him a chair.
There we go. The doc's in there.
Let's get him looked at, make sure everything's all right. And I think he'll be good in a few minutes.
You know, he took right away. Each shot connected. There was only 3 shots, and each one of them, it seemed like it was with complete devastation at random and more powerful than his predecessor.
And those were some hard shots.
Very hard. They were just more powerful than the one before. Blake Kendrick, he obviously...
Can I get a round of applause for Kent Craig, guys?
Who are very seasoned. Kent Craig also.
Let's give him a hand.
Oh, definitely. Warriors. Both Warriors coming in here. Win, lose, or draw. And it takes a lot to be in here. Anybody can talk about it on the couch, but it gets real. It gets real in here.
It's easy to talk on the outside. You are absolutely right, Angel. Getting in there is a total different animal.
I'm trying to get him to play the replay.
But just understand, folks, each one of these individuals, win, lose, or draw, have sacrificed much. We're talking, I know this. You know, I got grandchildren. I was telling my wife the other day, when we visited my family, we went to a birthday party, and I seen all the young kids growing up, and I thought to myself, I've lost a lot of time with my family.
It goes quick.
You know, I went hungry. I sacrificed in other areas and went without to make this happen. Yeah. So win, lose, or draw, to me, every female male here is a warrior.
Yes, sir. And great respect out of Blake over there, Kendricks.
You know, MMA.
They care about the guy's well-being.
Yes.
You know, yeah, he knocked him out. He cheered. He was happy. But now he's like, okay, let's make sure. Let's make sure he's okay.
Definitely. You know, one thing about MMA, our job, we win by hurting somebody. Okay.
Yeah.
If this was
somebody's got to get hurt, but you never. Yeah.
If this was out the streets, somebody would be in jail. Fortunately, we're here, very competitive. You know, these guys, we're felony assaulting each other for 15 to 25 whole minutes if you're on the street. This gives people an outlet that allows people to see what they're made of.
Yeah. And what a great performance.
Outstanding performance.
Definitely knockout of the night.
I don't know what anybody else can do to earn that title knockout of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen,
by far one of the best I've seen in a while.
At just 7 seconds of the very first round, referee James Fanchier has called a stop to this contest. Your winner via knockout, Blake Kendrick.
Much props to you, Mr. Blake Kendrick.
Great job, Blake Kendrick.
And much props to
he's got a bright future.
You know, it's amazing because he didn't blink. Everything he threw, he turned his hip over, and it was not only hard, Josh, but it was on point.
It was right on the button. So hats off.